Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, the IITM Coder. So, this live stream is exclusively for you. If you have any doubts or you have any queries, you can ask in this video and we will be answering all of your questions. So, we will be here till 8 o'clock, and anyone who is willing to ask any question can leave his question in the chat box. So, till then, till we have any question, let's look at suppose there has a question. Okay, so let's look at one important thing in MongoDB. That is, we okay. Let me open a project or file. So open recent. So let's go to GitHub. And feel free to shoot out your questions in the chat box. Till I'm loading the MongoDB Realm project in which we will be looking at the various new things that we are going to learn in this live stream. So I'm just going to go and clone my MongoDB Realm course project. So this stays here for a while till I do that. Okay. So MongoDB Realm course, where is it? Okay, I'm not able to find it. So let's start with a new project for today. New project, empty activity, and let's name it um, database manage, or let us make it healthy, healthy with quality. So this will be the name of our project. Let's put it in a perfect location, which is finish. So this will be where a project would be. So let it be created. So the project has been created and being done. Let us now move on to mongodb.com. Sign in. So let's log in. These are the same steps as I had mentioned in the earlier videos. just let it load for a while. MongoDB is sometimes quite slow. Okay, so it's not loading, I guess it's stuck somewhere. Let's reload MongoDB.com. Sign in. Okay, it's not even signing in. So let's wait for the key. If we like, we will take the key later because MongoDB website isn't responding well currently. We will first make the UI and then we can integrate the functionality. Yeah, so let us design the UI and the login screen first. So it's downloading stuff. I guess my net is currently coming a little slower. Okay, so the downloading stuff is taking some time. So till then, I will answer your questions. So how do I like a fuzzy search? How do I do like a fuzzy search slash partial search? I pause your video and read the docs, but you only seem to have search for document in exact string. Okay. So Samuel, can you elaborate on your question? Like in my video, I have shown you how to search for a document based on a string, right? So other than that, what else would you want to search for? So I am not clear with your question, and let's move on to Austin's question, which is I was wondering how to save images in MongoDB, assuming you're building an e-commerce Android app. Okay, so I will show you how to do this. So simplest and easiest step to do this is using Cloudinary. So let us go to cloudinary.com. So I will show you my screen. Yeah. So let's go to cloudinary.com. So look, you can log in here with your credentials. Email is, I think I have not registered here. The IITM coder, not.com, at gmail.com, password something. Okay, let's see if I have registered here. Okay, so I have it registered here. So basically what you can do is you can sign up here on Cloudinary and you can then store all the images here, and then you can store the image link that it will return. It will return your download URL, which you can store basically in the MongoDB. So I will make a small video on that. I have noted this. So I will make a video on storing images in MongoDB because you cannot store images in MongoDB directly. Storing images in MongoDB directly is not possible. Okay, Samuel has updated his question. He says that let's say I have a few documents. Okay, is it possible to just search for spaghetti or spaghetti and get all documents with spaghetti back? Yes, it's totally possible to do that. So what you can do is, wait, like I will show you. There is something known as regex queries. Okay, so using this regex queries, see this is $regex in MongoDB manual. So using these regex queries, you can easily search for spaghetti and then get all documents that have spaghetti. So I even have a small, I even have a small what do you call example for this, and I can show you that. So just give me a second, and I will show you the example. Also, there is one more thing you can do. Go to collections, and in this collections you will have this search indexes. You can use the search index to create a search index, and then you can easily search all your documents based on some pattern, like which uses string matching algorithms or anything. So you can do anything there. I hope you got your question. I hope you got your answer, and if you still haven't got the answer, I can show you an example. Okay, so it has loaded. Okay, and I will try the search engine. It will be great if you show an example too. Yeah, so I will surely show you the example. Just wait a second, it's loading. I will I will just open the example for you. So where is it? It will be in the search index, I guess. I had implemented it in my earlier project, so I will just show you that. Yeah, search. Fine. So okay, so now you can see the screen. So this is basically a regex query which searches for something. I cannot give you all the context here because it is a totally different project. But here, what you can do is it's a regex query as you can see. So here it is. This is basically the same thing. Initializing your Mongo collection. Then you can. This is basically an array list to store the search results. You can do a reg query. You can name any document. Like you can name anything to that document, and then what you can do is basically, yeah. So here basically keywords is just what you call a keywords is just a string. So that is independent. What you can do is query. See, this is the regex query. So reg query is basically, this is dollar $regex question mark options and I. So this is basically a pattern matching algorithm which is regular expressions which can be easily used with MongoDB. So this is a fairly complicated sorting mechanism that I have written, but you can use an easier version. Okay, so let's head back to our project that we were working on. I guess it should have loaded everything by now. So yeah, everything is loaded. So let's design the login page for now. Yeah. If you want, I will also share with you the code base for regex queries. Now what I will do is, let's create the login page. So this became in main activity.kt. Instead, just refactor it to main activity.java because I am more is comfortable with Java. Okay, this, I guess we created this project with Kotlin script. So I will instead create this with a JavaScript. So delete this main activity. Now to create a new Java class, main activity, public class. So let's design the activity main.xml here. So, so the login screen should have a login box. What should it should have a password box. It should have a button to log in, and it should have a redirection link to another this, to another page. So main activity. Okay, everything got created with Kotlin, I guess. So let us just move. Yeah. So this layout, layout and activity main.xml. Here is where you can find this file. So what we can do here is make a, this is not the one. Convert this to a linear layout. Slash linear layout. In this, add a text box or add edit text, match parent, wrap content. So here we will also focus on the part of UI design. Wrap content. ID would be email. Margin would be 10 dp, and that's all I guess for this. Let's make, you can do the all the UI coding, design, etc. later. It would be that content. ID would be password. Margin would be 10 dp. So orientation is vertical. So that was the error this was giving. So we set the orientation. And now what we can do is, okay, So what I can do is, if you don't have any other doubts, so we can end this live stream, and I will be posting this video on this healthy product, healthy project with MongoDB, which you can view anytime you want as a video. So thank you everyone for joining this live stream. I hope it helped you. And if you have any other doubts, feel free to email me or contact me via the comment section. Uh, Okay, we have another doubt before we complete this video. So it has been posted here. It says there are two sets of data, one from a function that gives aggregated data and second from a Realm query. How would you structure a Realm recycler view adapter to handle these two modules? Okay, so basically you can use MongoDB for this, or the other thing you can do is you can make a normal recycler view instead of a Realm recycler view, and just use that recycler view to get data from a list, say a array list of some object or a string, and then you can combine your aggregated data and the second data from Realm query into that array list of strings, and that can be viewed in the Mongo in the recycler view. So you don't have to think about how the Realm recycler view will function and everything. So I hope you got my point, and that was it. So if you have any other doubts, this is the time to shoot it. Okay, so no further doubts. Okay, so thank you so much for viewing this live stream. Just follow and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Thank you all.